Hi everyone, I'm Tom Blefko, your Lancaster County Association of Realtors President for 2021, and this is your May update on what is happening at LCAR. About 2 years ago, LCAR's Long Range Planning Committee met to steer a course into the future. Now, there were a number of ideas discussed and ultimately approved to lay the foundations and groundwork for the association's work and direction for the next 5 years. Now, by the way, if you want to read the report that came out of that retreat, you can go and find it on LCAR's website. Well, one of the ideas that the participants felt strongly about was the need to create a social media task force to address how the association communicates with its membership with the goal of increasing engagement with its members. Well, that task force was formed and has met a number of times. It's a diverse group of brokers, managers, and agents, and they determined that our association would probably best be served if we engage the services of an outside group that specializes in engagement strategies. Now, I'm part of that group, and we looked at a number of different vendors and ultimately decided to get proposals from 2 local companies. Now, we have received those proposals and we will be reviewing them at our next meeting and then ultimately forwarding a recommendation to the board for consideration, so stay tuned. So as many in the association are aware, we have had an incredible impact on the Transitional Living Center, also known as TLC, in downtown Lancaster. This group does a phenomenal job of providing temporary housing to those in need. Now, over the years at our annual charity dinner, LCAR has raised over $500,000 to benefit the disadvantaged in our community. We have had a long relationship with the Fireside Tavern Ballroom in Strasburg, but that came to a screeching halt last year because of the pandemic. Undeterred, the Community Partnerships Committee rolled up their sleeves and last year went to work on alternative ideas to continue to meet the financial needs of TLC. They created a virtual event with lots of fresh, innovative ideas to keep the donations rolling in. And while we didn't achieve the overall financial success of prior years, we did donate a rather hefty sum to TLC to assist them in their efforts. So fast forward to this year. The committee, once again, were faced with challenges of coming up with a plan to financially support TLC and to also keep in mind the need to socially distance ourselves coming out of the pandemic. Well, they did it again. This year's event will be held at Clipper Stadium in downtown Lancaster on September 21st from 4 to 8 p.m., which will give us the ability to socially distance ourselves while providing us with a unique venue, to say the least. Tickets will soon be available for $100 apiece, and instead of a more formal sit-down dinner, a picnic and ballpark atmosphere will greet each attendee with a barbecue-style menu which includes jumbo hot dogs, pulled pork and chicken sliders, baked beans, mac and cheese, and all the fixins. Your ticket also entitles you to 2 free drinks and afterwards a cash bar. We will have a cornhole tournament this year, which is new, that will be limited to 20 teams at $100 per team. Now, we're going to be looking for 10 sponsors of the cornhole tournament at $500 per sponsor, which includes a customized set of boards, which the sponsor will keep after the event. Be on the lookout for members of the Community Partnership Committee selling tickets in the very near future. Well, the Government Affairs Committee has been extremely active lately. They had the opportunity this past month to meet with Mayor Deneen Sirachi of Lancaster City and ask a wide range of questions having to do with how our city is being run. Now, there were a number of things that came out of this hour-long session. She shared with us that the city is doing a comprehensive plan update, and she is soliciting input from us as realtors regarding housing options across a wide range of price points. She also shared with us that right now there are 1,500 housing units in the pipeline coming online over the next year, ranging between apartments, condos, single-family homes. All of this is a good thing for our city. She also talked about the relocation of the prison in Lancaster City, which has been in the news lately. Questions came up as to what to do with the valuable piece of real estate that the prison now occupies. she has pledged to engage members in our association so she can assess different options in the very near future. Well, the reason why we can have a seat at the table with our elected officials in Lancaster County is because of the strong government affairs director and committee that LCAR has. And this group is funded by LCAR PAC, which enables us to support candidates that listen to our concern with issues having to do with real estate. We regularly meet with candidates and elected officials at LCAR and over lunches to accomplish this. At the May directors meeting, the following firms were recognized for their outstanding levels of support for LCAR PAC. In the small firm category, Mike Rohrbach was there, who accepted on behalf of his firm, Rohrbach Real Estate. In the medium-sized firm, Joe Younger accepted on behalf of Century 21 Home Advisors, and in the large-sized firm category, Tom Wyke of Kingsway Realty accepted the award on behalf of his agency. Thanks to these firms on their commitment to our local political action committee and to all those this past year that contributed. Well, live educational offerings are back. LCAR's Real Estate School is starting live classroom education starting on June 22nd with a pre-licensing course. We are also going to start live continuing education courses beginning in September and running through the CE deadline in May of 2022. Coming up also is the NAR-sponsored At Home with Diversity certification program this fall. As we continue to open up, look for more offerings in the very near future. Now, with the onset of warmer weather, we're all dusting off our golf clubs, looking to get out and enjoy the outdoors. Now, there's no better way to do this than to sign up for LCAR's annual golf outing to be played on September 2nd at Media Heights Golf Club, just south of Lancaster. Now, flyers were emailed out to the entire LCAR membership soliciting for players and sponsors. There are links to download the flyers in the comment section right below this YouTube video. This event usually fills up fast, so you're going to want to get your registration form in early. Well, I hope your business is off to a good start this year. From everything that I'm reading and listening to, the experts think that the balance of this year into next, we will continue to see strong sales and steady interest rates. Don't forget, take a little time off over the summer to recharge your batteries so that you are ready to finish the year strong. Until next month, all the best.